Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Athletics. Okay, we'll be back for the first pitch right after this.
Athletics.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. Today's starting pitcher, Luis Severino. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Victor Robles. That one well upstairs. And that's ball two. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2. One out, base is empty. Hard on the ground to first. Soderstrom steps on the bag. Nice, efficient start to the afternoon. That's two out. Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 2-2. Out towards right center field. Butler sizes this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Logan Gilbert. What do you got on him, Chris?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong. That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And now Brent Rooker swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Robles pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two away. That time now to check out the A's lineup.
J.J. Bleday.
This is J.J. Bleday. Right through there for a strike. And the slider just misses.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
2 outs. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Outside low, and it's 2-1. The pitch. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty's his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Next offering is in for a strike.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Oh, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off. Fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. And a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Digging in. Shea Langoliers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out. On the ground to third, but it kicks foul.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had a fool.
Tyler Soderstrom will hit next. That's inside.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a high chopper, and that one handled. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Zach Geloff now at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. Here's the veteran shortstop, J.P. Crawford. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. And a count now even up.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Inside ball 4, and that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Jorge Polanco.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's Dylan Moore. Top of the third, no score. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Now batting right fielder.
Here's Victor Robles. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied, 0-0.
Coming back around.
As we go
Leading
to the
off
last
for
of the
the
third.
Athletics,
And now it's going to be
left fielder,
Seth Brown.
Seth Brown.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next up for the A's, Luis Urias. Man at second. And this is inside. Up the middle. Crawford throws to first in time. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And the batter now, Jacob Wilson.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And that's in for a strike. 2-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. And a count 1-2. Brown at third with 2 away. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now a chance for Brent Rooker.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Oh, right to the backstop. Raleigh collects, fires to first. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
That's one way to get your first run of the ball game across. You'll take that every day if you're on offense, and maybe that gets them going a little bit.
First and second, 2 outs. J.J. Bleday digs in now. Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul. A's leading by a run. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 3 innings complete. It's the A's 1 and the Mariners nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
In the air, right field. Butler on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. Next offering is down low.
2-1.
That's a little bit low.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker but couldn't find a zone.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right
Now
there
batting,
anyhow.
left fielder Randy
Man at first with one
Arozarena.
gone. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Severino. And the count 1-2. With the go-ahead run at the plate, top half of inning number 4. Ball in the dirt and it gets away. And the runner holds.
Now batting, first baseman Luke Raley.
So 2 down now, and here is Luke Raley. Severino kicks, deals. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Pitch misses. The count now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting, the designated hitter Mitch Haniger.
And next is the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger. Just missed. Two on, 2 outs.
3 ball.
In
1
the
strike.
dirt, but kept close. But no advance from the runners. J.P. Crawford in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left on, and midway in the 4th, it's the A's 1 and the Mariners nothing. And we're back,
Lead
bottom of
off
the
for
4th,
the
and now here's the
A's
A's catcher, Shea
Shea
Langoliers.
Langoliers.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
2 balls.
You know,
1
these
strike.
Athletics doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Now
That's
one
the ball.
missed.
You know, sometimes all it takes is
3-2.
getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a ground ball. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly
Now
what it was supposed to do.
First baseman, Tyler
Next up for the
Soderstrom.
A's, Tyler Soderstrom. One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Man at first. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Soderstrom over at first with 1 away. Got him looking. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. So here's Brown
Now
at the
batting,
plate.
Left fielder, Seth Brown.
The 1-2. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Good 2-strike hitting right there,
Up
Boog. A bit of a
next,
lost
for
start
the
for some,
A's,
so that was
third
nicely done to beat the
baseman,
odds.
Luis
Wasn't able to
Urias.
elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Next offering
ball,
in there
2
for a
strikes.
strike. And it's 1-2. Next
2-2.
offering is outside. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. A's strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off, J.P. Crawford. Looking to get the tying run on base. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Tyler Ferguson, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Leclerc also throwing. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that
Third
location.
baseman,
Hitters,
Jorge
especially
Polanco.
with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here is Jorge Polanco. And that one hit to first. And a foul ball. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out. And up next for
Now batting,
Seattle,
second
Dylan
baseman,
Moore.
Dylan Moore.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That one hit to right. Butler. He's got it. And that is out number 3. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the A's 1 and the Mariners nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Jacob Wilson. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that turns the lineup over.
All over that one right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Wilson gets his lead at first with nobody out. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Here's a 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Brent Rooker getting ready to hit.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. The Mariners have some bullpen action for the first time. Gregory Santos preparing to come on if needed. Snyder also getting ready. And a 2-1 on the way. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So up next, J.J. Bleday. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. The A's strand 1. They lead it 1-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Tyler Ferguson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading off for
So
Seattle,
back to the top of the
right fielder,
order,
Victor
and now it's
Robles.
Victor Robles up to hit. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
2-1.
just missed. Cal Raleigh in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And strike two.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses, struck them out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And here is
Now batting,
Randy
left fielder,
Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
That's outside. And that's ball two.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Seattle.
now for the bottom of the sixth,
Number
and there's a new
48.
pitcher on the mound, Gregory Santos.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers.
Langoliers.
Swing and a miss. The bat goes flying.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out of the front door breaking ball.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Next to hit, Tyler Soderstrom. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
One out, runner at second. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. The 1-1 is fouled off. One-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Seth Brown up next for the A's. Swung on, belted. That one back there, and that is a foul ball.
For the runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Man on second, 2 down. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Slider squirts away. Soderstrom up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two outs. To the right side. Gets to it with a slide. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. Two out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Here's Luis Arias. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Brown around third. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pitcher's away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So, runner at second, two down. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. This one popped up. He's got it, and that is that. So 2 runs in the inning on 2 base hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the A's 3 and the Mariners nothing.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
A's.
and on the mound is the closer,
Number 19.
Mason Miller.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
First baseman
Luke Raley now at the plate. Strikes him out with 101.
Now batting.
So now the
Designated
DH
hitter,
spot, Mitch Haniger. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
One down, base is empty. Headed towards the corner, Butler on the run towards the line. Tracks it down for the out. 2-way down.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, and ball game. And the A's claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.